What? What? Arthur? Blah. Arthur, stop it. Blah. Arthur, what do you want? What's going on? What's going on? Oh,
okay. Well, I wanted to start this week off by apologizing for being derelict in my duties last week. I know I'm the puppet intern, and you needed a puppet, and I couldn't be there. So I wanted to give my apologies because you needed a puppet, and you couldn't get one in time.
Well, we did get something, Arthur.
What do you mean?
Well, like you said, we needed a puppet. We needed one badly. We needed one more badly than we needed to keep you on as our exclusive puppet intern.
Wait, did you get a new...
Yeah. Yeah, because you weren't there. You decided not to come. So this is what happens in the adult world, in the real world. When you can't show up to work, someone will take your place.
But am I still the intern?
Yeah, because we don't want to fire you. We like you still, but you have to share space now.
Well, who is it?
It's someone named Murph.
Murph? Murph? I know Murph!
How do you know Murph? You don't know anybody.
I know Murph. I know Murph! Coming in to take my job? Like he's a funnier puppet? I saw you at the pub. Where is he? I want to yell at him.
I don't know if he's here. I mean, we didn't schedule him or anything. So all that I can see if he's around. I mean, sometimes people just sort of oh there he is. There's Murph. Murph, you okay?
Yeah, Murph. What's going on with you?
I didn't voice Murph last week, so I can't do the voice. So Murph's gonna just sit here for you, Arthur, and you can.
You taking my space? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Speak to me!
He can't speak to you. He did not take your space. You were not in that space to occupy it, Arthur.
I can't. Why would you go out? You went behind my back and got another pup. You know, in the show's pup, I went through the application process. Did you go through the application process, Murph? Or did you just show up? They attach eyes to you. Did you?
That's brutal, Arthur. That is brutal.
And what? People just laughing? Like this is funny? This is my livelihood. I'm gonna be the next puppet David Letterman.
There was one before it?
Yes, he was popular. Among puppets.
Arthur, you seem really upset by this. Like, you're shaking. Murph has done nothing. Like I said, your job is not in danger. We love you just as much as we always did. You know, there's a lot of tension here that I don't think needs...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Arthur, get off me. Hear this! We only have room for one puppet on Space City Chronicles. Therefore, I challenge you, Murph, to a karaoke showdown! Get up!
Ow, Arthur, gosh, ow. Arthur, you are being very, very aggressive tonight. Where is this coming from? I had nothing to do with Murph. That was all you. I think you owe Murph an apology. I think you owe me an apology. And I think you owe Chuck and Maya an apology for yelling at them.
I didn't yell at them.
Oh, I thought you yet.
No, I was yelling at the audience.
Stop. Oh, this is aggressive. Okay, I don't... ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and just stifle Arthur. Karaoke Showdown's been called. I mean, it's official. We got to do it. Now, we got kind of a loose setup here. I don't really know how it goes down. I don't know. We got 2 judges ready to go. They look excited. Well, we drew this from the hat last week, so we had to do it. I didn't realize it would come between Arthur and another puppet. It's kind of out of control. I'm at a loss. It's been a loaded week. We were really excited. We had this whole episode planned out, and then Arthur went ahead and threw down Karaoke Showdown. So he did it. We got to do it his way, and his way is going to involve him versus Murph at some point. But before that, we got to send everyone through rounds of karaoke. Which okay, so I'll be real honest. It's me. It's all me. I have to sing as myself. I have to sing as Arthur, and I have to stand mute as Murph. So I will be the karaoke is me versus me versus me. If I win, I get to draw from the hat. If I lose, it's just utter shame. Utter shame. But I won't be judging me. That's my and Chuck's job. My and Chuck. How are you guys doing tonight? How are y'all doing tonight? Excuse me.
Well, there was a certain stipulation applied to me being involved in this that I wasn't aware of until about like 7 o'clock, well, 6:30.
Okay.
And the conditions are currently being met.
I'm excited.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right. So am I in for an easy night of gentle judging with a lot of acceptance and approval?
Heckin' no.
Oh, man.
You're being judged.
Heckin'
right here
no.
At this table.
They said be the judgiest you could possibly be. I watched a lot of MasterChef Junior, and I'm ready to get my judge on.
Well, we'll come back to both of you. I'm real excited to get your feedback. I know you're just trying to scare me at the start, but you're gonna pull through.
You better make something tasty.
Yeah, I'm not Jesus, so I'm a judger.
I better make something tasty. Well, he was very judgmental, but you know what? We've also got some amazing guests tonight. Our musical guest is Muzak John. You guys excited about Muzak John?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen him before.
Yeah.
You might have. He's been playing around town for quite some time. We'll get into that later. I mean, I'll talk to him later, obviously. But we're a twofer tonight.
A
Guest
twofer?
wise, twofer.
Two guests.
Angel. I don't want to give up too much away about his segment, but Angel has been developing this interview segment over time, and he's ready to present it tonight. All I'm willing to say is that he has a wedding planner with him. I'm again, all him. Want to let him have his space to sort of project out and do his bit, but you know, it should be fun, I think.
Yeah.
So
I have a wedding to plan, so.
You do?
Yeah.
Who are you marrying? You can't tell us. This is a surprise wedding. Well, I'm excited for
it's
your
a green
surprise
card wedding, so.
Ooh!
Nice.
Yeah, good.
I'd do one of those for money.
I'm getting paid for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how you'll plan the wedding.
Exactly.
And you just admitted that on live TV.
Yo.
Hope the government's not watching public access.
They don't
We
know my name.
Well, this is how it's going to work tonight. Maya and Chuck will judge me as I soldier through how many rounds?
3, I believe.
3 rounds of karaoke. But these aren't just any rounds of karaoke. See, I won't just be singing songs. I will be performing karaoke-based challenges.
Oh.
So the first round, I'll have to just sing a normal song, right? But it's a character song, right? I don't.
Caricature?
What the? Actually, can I check in with the booth?
Character yoki.
Can I check in with the booth? What is the status of our ability to play songs? Oh,
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Should we both put it on our phones and then?
Sorry, to clarify, we can play songs, but we can't show video.
Yeah, you don't have lyrics.
You know, I'm willing. That's part of the challenge tonight. Is I gotta pick up on the lyrics and just go for it.
There you go.
I can write them down for you.
Yeah, I'll read them as fast as you can write them. Do you have any paper?
I've got one sheet.
One sheet. Y'all are just brutal tonight. All right. Well,
we're not here to help.
I know.
We're here to judge.
You're being judged.
All right. Well,
The gauntlet is here.
The gauntlet is here. It is thrown down. I would like to make one note for the production. For my interview segment, I'd like it to be called John on John.
I thought it was Jousting with John.
Yeah, but I thought of a better title.
Okay.
You know, so what
You
do
like being on yourself?
He's John as well.
Yeah.
Igualmente.
Oh.
Wait, también. There we go.
Yo también.
Those Spanish lessons?
Si.
All right, yeah. Anyway, judges, y'all are staring at our plan. What do we got next?
Don't tell us that.
Don't tell you that?
Yeah, don't tell us that.
I can tell you whatever I want.
So, after you've elapsed 7 minutes of time,
Oh, no.
we have planned for Mr. Muzak John to treat us with one of his ditties.
Well,
You get to endure his
let me see.
sounds.
Let's see how Murph feels about all of this.
Murph.
What's up, pimp?
What's up, player? Okay. Murph.
I don't know his voice. I can't do it. So.
So, your eyes are pretty.
So this is what we'll do. We'll ask you yes or no questions, and so you'll open your mouth twice for yes, and once for no.
You can just do the usual shake of the head for an affirmative or a not, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we can do the yes and no. Yeah. I just wanted to make it difficult.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right. So are you having a good time? Oh, he's
No,
not.
he is not having a good time.
That's too bad.
It's a shame.
It's a shame because I'm having a pleasant time.
I'm chilling.
Murph, do you feel excited for singing tonight? That's awesome.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
excited.
he said yeah.
Yeah.
Or was that a I don't know? That looked like a I don't know.
Kind of revolved around
Yeah.
like he's listening to Daft Punk.
Murph, do you have shoulders to give that signal?
No shoulders.
I still got a I don't know.
Yeah. Can you tell someone I don't know through gestures?
Oh yeah.
Oh, how do you do that?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
So. That's what that is.
Yeah. Well, Murph, I mean, this is as much as we're gonna get out of him.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
but-
pretty boring, Murph.
Well,
I
yeah,
can't
it's-
talk
This
to
is
you.
not doing well. I'm already judging you, Murph.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? We should probably just let Murph have some private time. He got yelled at pretty bad.
They
Good,
got
you should
roasted.
have.
Yeah, he got roasted. Well, all right. Well, let's talk to Arthur. I'll let you guys talk to Arthur. I mean, like, let's just get Arthur's feelings going into this, like what he thinks he's gonna accomplish.
Well, hi. How you doing?
Are you much of a singer?
No.
Yeah, you're kind of more of a yeller.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did sing Rihanna that one time.
I did.
It was
I love Riri.
horrible.
What? It was horrible.
Yeah.
More like borable.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we agreed.
Yeah, I mean, self-deprecating is pretty good.
Yeah, I've had terrible puppet depression.
We could be best friends.
No.
Yeah, I didn't want to be either.
Arthur, so you threw down the gauntlet for Karaoke Showdown.
Yeah, I did. I wish I'd done it. The pressure's getting to me now. I was drinking before the episode.
Ooh,
I'll
what
be
are you
honest.
drinking? What's your...
I love Lone Star.
I saw your Facebook post.
Yeah, I decided to share that with everybody. I've been drinking publicly before performances because I feel it makes me looser.
It's a special type of exhibitionism, I like to say. Just walk around, walking down the downtown streets with like a Modelo Negra in your hand, drinking.
Social lubricants.
Yeah, and regular lubricant for puppets. I use it to make door handles less squeaky.
Oh, you're a knobber?
Yeah, I'm a knobber, big knobber. Call me Knobsy on the forums.
So here's the thing. We are in Houston. Do you ever find yourself in a position where you find slob on your knob?
All the time. I had some slob on my knob this morning.
Would you say it was reminiscent of corn on the cob?
Yeah, it was very reminiscent of corn on the cob when I found the slob on my knob.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Did you see Bob right after?
Yeah, he's a real heartthrob.
Ooh, yeah.
Nah, it's interesting. But anyway, I have to go warm up. My mellifluous voice needs stretching, if you know what I mean.
I don't know.
Gotta poison Murph.
What? Okay. Well,
Sounds like we've our guest is ready to perform.
all right. Well,
Gave us one of these.
Oh, one of those.
yeah. It means peace. Well,
No.
Peace and blessings. Like we
Anyway.
gotta go.
No.
Well, so I'm excited for this, but I am wondering what is the prize at stake for tonight? Do I get anything special?
You get to pick the next theme of the show.
Oh really? I've never gotten to do that before. If I win, I can pick the theme.
You get to actually like grab 3, pick whichever one you want from the 3.
I don't know about all that.
Well, I mean, y'all are the judges. You'll make sure you'll come to a reasonable judgment.
Sounds like a good.
Let's put all the
Just
current
so we can
suggestions
get-
in a shredder and just start from scratch.
You mean if y'all come to that judgment, we'll do that. But
Well, we'll discuss.
We'll discuss.
I mean, I don't let me tell you to do that.
We'll whisper.
I'm gonna go over here and prep my voice.
In prep.
I would like to say that if y'all could reserve some of your harsher judgments for in private between shots, that would be wonderful.
He's asking for some leniency.
Just saying.
He wants leniency.
So I hope the bribes are sweet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sweet as dessert, or
Yes. I'm a big fan of Reese's. I also like pastries. To all the competitors out there listening to this live feed,
or ice cream and cookies, ice cream and pastry.
there is a CVS down the road, competitors, if you feel so compelled as to win me over by the means of sweet treats
In your throat.
in my throat. Throat me with those treats, sweet competitor.
Yes. All right. So next we have Music John.
Muzak.
Muzak
A
John.
wizard of the musical variety, if I do say so myself.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Can I bother one of you two to take a couple pictures?
Oh, sure.
This is the start. This is like sound check. We work it in.
Thank you. Just double tap it and pull the camera down. Double tap it, pull the camera that slide it down.
Okay, it's in tune. Ah, ah, ah. Don't talk of dust and roses, or should we powder our noses? If for last year's papers, we get to give misused, giving us is a real. We'll build a glass asylum with just a hint of mayhem. We'll build a better whirlpool. We'll be living for sin. We can relive again. Please save your soul. Tell me I'm practically yours. Someone to lead us, someone to follow, someone to school us, somewhere to follow, someone to move, someone like you. We want you, big brother. Big Brother. Do 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 do. You know you think you're awful square, you made everyone, you've been everywhere. Lord, I think you know the toast, you what's going down. Someone to lead us, somewhere to follow. Someone to school us, somewhere to follow. Someone to move us, someone like you. Someone to move us, somewhere to follow. Someone to school us, somewhere to follow. Someone to move us, someone like you. We want you, big brother, big brother. Brother, chicka chicka, hoo hoo, Buddha Buddha. Brother, hoo hoo, chicka chicka, Buddha Buddha. Brother, hoo hoo, jigga jigga, Buddha Buddha. Brother, hoo hoo, jigga jigga, Buddha Buddha. Rock, 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 rock.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you. This has been Youth House Part 1.
Yeah! Part 1.
Welcome to Interesting, where I get to talk about things that I find interesting. For the first, my first memory is actually of getting my diaper changed in the dark on a table at a wedding. So I thought maybe bring a wedding planner on for our first guest of Interesting. And so here we have Justin and Osa.
Hey, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Come on in, have a seat.
Hello. Hi there.
I met Justin at the conservatory. Do you remember what?
Oh yeah, we had went to have a good little drink and met some friends and ended up having a good little conversation about
what you got planned, your music festival, right?
Yeah, and mostly I plan weddings with Piper and Muse events. And in September, I'm planning a really large concert that we're very excited about.
I'm excited.
And we're going to raise money for children in the middle schools here in Houston and be able to provide them art supplies and music supplies so that they can also have this the opportunity that we've had, growing up.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is going away. It's not interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. So that way we're going to be a real driving force in the next generation of artists and musicians here in Houston.
Oh yeah, we need that. Houston's great. Got a great history for in the arts. But you mostly do weddings, wedding planning as your career. How long have you been doing that?
Well, after college, I came back to Houston.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to Missouri State. I had to get out for a little
Mizzy.
while.
What do they call it? Mizzy?
No, I was at Missouri State in
Oh.
Springfield, Missouri.
Okay.
And I wanted to get out of Texas for a
Is that
little
the same
while.
Springfield from The Simpsons?
There's a couple of different Springfields, but it's pretty, pretty similar.
Okay. What's that? Oh, okay. Are you married?
No, sir.
Does that help or hinder your planning?
Well, I will say that as far as wedding planning is concerned, my objective is to understand the client's needs and really exceed them and really create something special, spectacular, meaningful,
Tasteful.
and absolutely tasteful and elegant, and guide them and educate them in a sense, but mostly I'm here to do I am the magic. It's,
Yeah, man.
they have a vision and some ideas and a budget, and I'm here to bring it into fruition and make sure everything goes smoothly without a hitch, because we don't get another do-over.
Oh, there's such thing as divorce. Do you have repeat customers? That people that get divorced and
that
then
is
come back to you?
very, very funny, but nothing that we count on. But I will say, it is the nature of life that to fluctuate and maybe have a divorce one day. But for all intents and purposes, the special day is going to be a success when I'm involved, and it always is a sweet success, and that's something I'm very proud of.
Nice. So no. I mean, there's some things that are beyond our control, but nothing's happened that was absolutely your fault.
Nothing with weddings or anything at all. But I will say a good little story. When I was younger, I think I must have been 18, 19 years old, just starting doing catered events and things like that.
Okay.
And we were at the Kingwood Country Club here in town. And for whatever reason, Justin and myself, I was in charge of the prickly pear lemonade and the 5-gallon jugs and wheeling this cart, through the country club. I'm like, okay, I got this,
Yeah.
And I guess I must have hit a bump or something, and the 5-gallon jug spills all over the carpet at the country club. And everyone freaked out. I mean, I freaked out, and I had never done. I was like, "Oh my god!" So everyone screamed, and the girls were like, "Oh my god, get the Perrier! Grab the Perrier! Go, go!"
Does that help?
So we had to grab the Perrier and shake it up and spray it all over the carpet.
So it just became a better party then.
Throw out the big linens from the closet. We had to throw them on the floor and soak it up, and call the carpet people. And I will say, that was a fiasco. But I was a teenager, and we all go through all these little baubles. But
Yeah.
I would
once
say
spilt a gallon of vodka and orange juice on my rug. You too, Chuck? Oh, okay.
So that's about the extent of it. To be honest, a lot of the other problems that arise, you can fix them quite easily. Or behind the scenes, you're like, oh my god, we need 10 more forks. Oh my god,
Oh,
or
that's
like,
easy.
oh my god, we need another linen, like a specialty linen for this table.
What about,
number,
oh my god,
whatever.
the groom got cold feet and ran away? What do you do then?
Thankfully we haven't experienced that,
No?
and we're able to make sure our bride and groom are present. There are.
Do you have stand-ins just in case?
That is hilarious. But that's a good idea. Hey, for plan B, hey, if you're not there, we got somebody on deck.
I'm available.
That's too fun. Hey, I'll take note of that.
What if you for the uninitiated? Tell us, what is a groomzilla?
A groomzilla?
Or a father of the bridezilla?
I will say I haven't experienced that, but I will also say that family plays a large role in these very special events.
Yes.
So being understanding to a family member that is paying for the event, for instance, is very important, especially when they are contributing. They expect their values and their culture and their items of their relics, like maybe their wedding dress or their special cufflinks, to be honored and respected. So that's important to do.
Do you ever see cufflinks that are made out of human molar teeth?
No, I haven't. That seems very interesting.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
right. Christopher Walken wore them in Batman.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a detail you don't notice, but
I guess.
But he likes to talk about it.
Speaking of Batman, for the arts party I'm throwing in September at Silver Street Studios, we have an office there as well, so it's just a great little space.
Nice.
I'm throwing the botanical party from Batman Forever, and I'm going to transform the space for our little scholarship luncheon coming in September. So it's going to be pretty spectacular.
Who you got planned to be the Joker?
I might have to invite you.
Hold on, Batman Forever? That's Edward Enigma.
Yes.
So who's going to be Edward Enigma?
Well, I haven't thought about that, but I can invite you, and you can certainly.
No. I'm not good with a cane.
Fill that role. I need some jungle dancers. I need people to swing from the roof. Thank God we have insurance. And who else do I need? A few other backup dancers, some singers, some people to operate the lighting. I got some musicians.
If you're interested, there's his email address and phone number.
Yeah, we are actually. I'm working very closely with our dear friends Lou Miller and Beth Miller as well, and we're going to get some really exceptional local talent. And I'll have to call some people from Broadway also to come on down and fly them from New York. And we really want to do something spectacular for the kids this year. And we are accepting, submissions for art. We're going to get our dear friends, Vernie Sanchez is going to be one of the artist captains in residence there. We're going to recreate some of our Houston known artwork, and we're going to bring it to life. I won't reveal too much, but we're going to bring to life some of these, I should say, a friend of ours who paints a lot of love around town. We might be bringing to life one of his pieces.
Nice.
So we're really excited.
Are people going to be letters? Is that what you're saying? I like that. What do you think about Taco Bell now offering weddings for $600?
I did notice that the Taco Bell, what they say, under our noses, Taco Bell has become the most healthy of the fast food options.
I had Taco Bell today, and it put me to sleep, so I don't know how healthy it is.
Lucky.
Right?
No, I'm trying to think.
I had a double-decker.
A double-decker. I had pork loin. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
That was like a huge one. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Really yummy. I don't know.
Tell me about that. Did you cook it yourself?
No, I found the roommate had made it. He's like, oh, it was on sale.
You took your roommate's food?
It was really good.
So you're a bad roommate.
Cooked it for us. No,
okay.
Sir.
Man. But I think that, Taco Bell's doing weddings. I think it's because they realize that they have the market cornered on Baja Blast. If you want Baja Blast in your wedding, you got to go to Taco Bell.
I will say that especially the 80s design aspect about Taco Bell, that people are really captivated by that.
I noticed that their artwork, the artwork inside Taco Bell's is like a commercial, like a cheesy Basquiat work. You notice that?
Well,
is that what do you mean by the 80s?
It's important to realize the significance of that style of architecture and design in some of those Taco Bells, because there's even some Taco Bells I've heard of now that are becoming little art galleries, just to continue celebrating that style of a design.
I like that.
That they're known for.
I like that.
So reading about it in an article.
Wow. Send me that link, please.
Yeah.
Well.
You're pretty organized. Do you own a pair of cargo sweatpants?
I don't.
It's very, very useful.
Oh my gosh.
They got we might have some actually in the background if you want to go check them out.
Oh, awesome.
One last question. Do you have any rituals that you do before or during your events?
Well, I like to drink coffee, copious amounts of coffee. And
any kind, or do you have
as long as it's really strong and dark, it's good for me, over ice especially.
Yeah, I prefer cold brew.
So what I'll do is I'll get everything ready, planned out, organized, orderly. Make sure all the vendors are on target and confirmed for the day for the
Keep
event.
a checklist.
Absolutely, we got a checklist and a timeline, and I really have to make sure everything is on schedule. And oh my gosh, the people were supposed to be here 10 minutes ago, the 15 minutes.
You ever had to slap
call
anybody?
them? No. But I have to make sure all the little pieces run in a good working order. Kind of like a good conductor for like an orchestra, for instance, and make sure everything is just a great success. And
do you hear music while you're in your head while you're doing all this?
I will sing show tunes to myself.
Yeah.
And that's just a personal.
Sing us out a tune.
What is that? You want me to sing something for him? What is it?
Your go-to show tune.
It usually depends upon the mood.
What do we got next, Mai?
A tune.
Another one?
Yep.
We got more.
How exciting!
Yeah, go ahead. What's
I will wrap it up by saying that I was really excited to do the VIP level for our Club Nomadic that we just had in town, and Snoop Dogg was my favorite of all the performances. Taylor Swift.
It wasn't Snoop Lion?
Snoop Dogg was the greatest. So that was a really good little success, and also doing the holiday party for Stat Oil during the Fortune 50. So that was really exciting to do the little holiday party.
What show tune did you do then?
I was too busy maybe trying the food truck offerings and then making sure that they had everything, because we had electrical, we had stilt walkers, a guy juggling, a big man, our little tiny elf guy that was Papa Elf, and he was a cute little elf guy, and it was so fun. So there was a lot to worry about, so I wasn't didn't have too much time.
But show tunes relax you when you're stressed.
You're right, because I'm busy trying to do all these things. But last night I was singing "You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown," because it's important to understand. You're like, every morning I wake up, I get this positive feeling. Nothing can go wrong. And his alarm goes off, and he's like, "I'm late." There's always something that can go. You got to take care of. Or they talk about Charlie Brown, and they're singing, and they're like, "You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have nobility, humility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed."
Yeah.
But all of these little things are really important to integrate to a person's character, is what I find personally.
I found that misery builds character. Thanks, Sven, for coming on.
And no, absolutely, thanks for having me. And,
yeah.
I try to do the best I can for my city and our artists and our musicians.
When it gets closer to September, we'll bring you back on to talk to when you know more of what's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how to get tickets.
Our crew is excited for our newest festival in town.
Yeah. Thanks a bunch, man. We're gonna. What are we gonna do? Jason, what's going on over there?
You're a ghost now.
Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever had to host an event at a haunted place?
We were at the Parador the other day, and that was
haunted.
That used to be a Third Church of Christ something or other.
Oh well, he's a ghost.
And the lawyers bought the building, so that's soulless enough right there, right?
Yeah, I would say. Look who else doesn't have a soul.
Oh, how exciting!
I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost, I'm a spooky ghost, I'm a spooky ghost.
Sometimes we see him in the corner of our eyes.
Yeah.
And I saw a little girl in white one time in the hallway.
Oh, really?
And at the corner of your eye. Like in my grandma's house one time.
Oh my gosh.
So I think that there are specters and energies and who knows.
I think so too. Let's get on out of here.
Alrighty, well thank you.
Don't forget your
Music.
Alright, John, bring it back.
Well, we're back, I guess.
y'all think? Was that who won that round? Me, Murph, or Arthur?
Truck? I know you're mad at me, but what do you think?
So, I'm gonna be honest with you, all three of y'all. I was on Tinder while you were singing, and I found a baddie. She was super cute. I liked her aesthetic.
He did.
She was wearing, like, she had those shirts, you know, with the harness.
She had bangs.
Like, she had bangs. Like, she probably could cast a spell on me. And my swipe left on her. Like, mess with my phone.
But I think Arthur took this round.
Yeah?
He took the L for Chuck.
You took the L for Chuck?
Yeah.
Because, why? Just, what was wrong with my performance?
You just weren't vocal enough.
I was doing all the vocals.
But the name behind the vocals is Arthur.
But I do Arthur's vocals for him. What?
So are you saying you speak for Arthur? Or
Well, I'm
does
saying, like,
not
Arthur
speak
couldn't
for himself?
Well, he couldn't speak without me. He speaks for himself, but he couldn't speak without me.
Chuck, you can take this.
Like, Chuck, what did you think?
I thought Murph really had heart.
He didn't do anything.
But he had heart while he was doing nothing. And
But-
I almost had that girl's heart, but somebody swiped left on her before I had a chance to send her that first message.
Chuck,
Like,
she had the crazy eyes.
I like crazy eyes!
But what is...
Bite your tip off.
I don't understand what that has to do with me. Like, you lost an opportunity with a woman that... We were going through Tinder together earlier, and you said a lot of them were fake, and you found a real one, but...
Found a real one!
I mean, is that worth not paying attention to me singing? I mean...
I told you Murph had heart.
We didn't sing. So I lost that round to Arthur.
And Murph.
And Murph.
So the two of them get points, but I don't get anything?
I mean, you picked the song. You can have a point.
So I get a point, but how much did they get?
Murph gets like 12 heart points. What kind of points does Arthur get?
He gets a mushroom.
Alright, so Arthur gets a mushroom.
Like
Murph has 12 heart points. You get a point.
A whole mushroom?
A whole mushroom.
How big of a mushroom?
Portobello.
Ooh, portobello for puppets. That's huge.
That is.
It's better than a puppet bellow.
With stuffed cheese.
Oh, stuffed cheese. Anyway, that was a great first round, but now I think we're gonna toss it to our next musical guest, or the same musical guest, but his next performance.
Yes.
I was enraptured by the first one, and I'm sure I'll be equally as excited by the second one. And he's gonna sit down for an interview this time. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, everyone watching at home, all you lovely people, please enjoy the musical stylings of Music John!
Oh, thank you.
I shouldn't. He's playing at South by Southwest.
Yep. Oh. Oh, you gonna do it?
Oh, there we go.
No, you good.
Yeah, we're just moving on. We're just moving down. Look, I'll start here. Pretty soon.
It's SBSW. Springwood Southwest. Solidarity.
I'll just turn these funny machines on here and we're gonna get electronic. Oh, scared no call. Doesn't know where he goes to see. And around is come to see us all. see. You just watch it. Volume check. A little bit. It's called the sit dance. Watch it. I know of a certain place. It's not that far away, where pretty flowers grow. It's in your mind, space and time. It's in your mind. It's not that far away. Where pretty flowers grow. I know of a certain place. Thank you. It's good music. I want to thank Space City Chronicles for all wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
Come on over, Music John. Your evening's not quite done yet.
Okay.
Come on over. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk.
Okay.
Gotta get that mic.
Gotcha.
Let me just turn it off there.
Oh yes. Shut
Back
it.
on. I'll turn it later.
She was thick, man.
Alright, well. There we go. It's John on John. Alright. John, well, first of all, I'd like to say that was.
Hey, John.
I've seen a lot of musical guests, and you're not the first noise act we've had on by any stretch, but you are by far the most dynamic. You don't let things sit for very long before you decide to start messing with them, and I love that.
Yeah, I like to jump around and keep it a little spastic.
Yeah.
I guess you just call it, and sometimes I like to go into some peaks and valleys, but it was good. It was the second set. The first set worked on some acoustic music.
And I noticed you like to play around with the construction of the guitar. You don't just let. I noticed there was a thumbtack shoved in the neck. And you've got it wrapped up.
It's held together by thumbtacks and glue.
That's awesome.
And tape. It's a really old beat up guitar that I've been using for years, and it's good that it's really old and beat up because it's a hazard of the job.
It gets a mean tone.
Yeah, it does have a good sound too, and that's a good thing. But I enjoyed it, and that was fun. And
when you're using electronics, you find yourself like trying to find like a steady place to get into so you can disrupt it later. Like I noticed you got really quiet for a second, and then you found and you just brought a little tone up. Do you like to do stuff like that?
With the guitar and the synthesizer.
With the synthesizer.
Yeah, because that mini synthesizer, it's a Korg monotron delay, and it's got wonderful properties for an instrument that small. And I've learned to use the 4 or 5 different knobs it has, the attack, the on and on. I know what to do with them now, and how to bring this out bring it out, and then blend the other ones, and not keep it all spastic all at one time throughout the whole set. Bring it around and just do the magic of music and make music, and that's what I've been doing.
I mean, speaking of music, what we just heard does not at all qualify as music, and I was wondering, how did you get the moniker Music John?
I came up with that in 2000 when I started doing the set, and I was in an elevator, and this elevator music, it just stuck in my brain, and then I just started calling myself Music, and I got some good gigs when I started out doing this act in 2000, and some long-term goals were set with me, and just carried through with it, and it's basically Music John. Some people call me John Music, or just plain old Music, and that's pretty much what I'm known as. Yeah.
Where were you playing when you first started doing it? What kind of venues would book you?
Oh wow, let's see. This is how Music started. I met some people in 2000, and I handed out some demo tapes. Met some people, bands like Rotten Peace and Rusted Shut.
Oh, okay. We know a little bit about Rusted Shut.
Yes.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we know Rusted Shut.
So anyway, then my first gig I got was, well, first I got an offer to do a computer DJ show on back at Montrose Radio, and then I met more people, and then my first gig was actually at a going away house party with Taft. A Taft house party, and had bands Yellow Number 6, Music played second, Ouroboros played third, and Rusted Shut played last to finish it off. And Don really liked my set, and he told me to come on later and jam with Rusted Shut. So I was doing that like 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning, and
Wow.
got more gigs after that. It just came about.
When you jam with other people, what do you prefer, your synthesizer or your guitar?
Synthesizer.
Oh yeah, why is that?
Because I don't really know how to play guitar too good.
I mean, you seem to have you have control over the guitar
I
itself.
have control of the sound because it's the basic chord structure.
Mhm.
But I'm not that great of a guitar player. I use the guitar, where the synthesizer, I've been playing piano and organ synthesizer since I was like 18.
Oh,
so many moons.
okay. So we're talking pre-Muzak experience. with the
Pre-Muzak,
synth act.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
What?
The Muzak came along in 2000.
Okay. So what? I at the similar time when I was about 13, which would have been about that time, I also had a noise band of my own.
Right.
I made drums out of shoeboxes and dropped pennies on them with a microphone and recorded on a 4-track. And I was wondering, like, what is the?
It's like contact mics nowadays.
Yeah, I was kind of like was doing all sorts of these strange recording techniques to kind of mess around with it. And I was wondering, when you record, do you ever try to go out of the box for your recordings? Do you ever do you make recordings?
No,
Oh, okay.
This is the first time I played in a studio in about 8 years.
Wow, it was momentous.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm pretty much just a performance artist anymore.
Okay.
And I like to play, and I've been fortunate to where I get to play good events, and even got some festivals coming up in Austin this month.
nice. And that was going to be my final question: is where can the populace see you if they want to see you coming up?
Okay, coming up, this coming Thursday, I'll be co-hosting with Chris Smith the Manifesto Forum on Harrisburg,
Okay.
Solidarity, Houston.
That is just down the road from HMS Studios. So
Yes.
if you're in the area of HMS Studios and want to check it out, you could just walk there.
And if you're in Austin, I have shows on the 11th at East by Sweet Beast Festival, and the 18th at Sucks by Sucks West Festival.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's a noise equivalent to South by Dude, whatever.
Is it a big event for you guys, for the community?
Oh, yes. In
Okay.
Austin?
All right.
Or you mean here?
Well, I mean, you were talking about the festivals in Austin, so I was like,
Oh, the festival, yeah. The East by Sweet Beast, Ann Heller's the host of that, and she's been running it. It's the longest interactive music festival in the United States.
Wow.
It's been going on for 17 years.
Holy hell.
Yeah, and I've been fortunate to play there a bunch. Haven't played in a bit. And the Sucks by Sucks West, Jonathan Cash has been doing it for the last 7 or 8 years. So, yeah.
Well, Muzak, I was just floored. I love that. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We enjoyed you immensely.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to move on to
Chronicles.
my next round of karaoke. Let's cut to the judges. Oh, where are we going?
We have like 3 seconds.
We have 3 seconds? Well,
Okay. Let's see.
let's get Arthur.
Let's pick the.
All right, so the guest in the hat next week, we are combo cards. Draw 2 cards in the hat and combine them.
To, John?
Nobody. I did not. No one.
It's
told me.
9:01, dude.
No one told me. Well,
It's okay.
it's an imaginary cooking show, and everyone gets fired.
No.
Everyone gets fired.
That might work.
Which one?
Did you say everyone gets fired?
What did it say?
I drew a combo card.
Combine both.
No, but what? It was everyone gets fired on what?
An imaginary cooking show.
Draw 2 cards. So they
Okay, we can go ahead and start first.
Yeah, like we're done.
So we could do.
Yeah, that's. I'm trying to give you a 2-minute warning, but.
I did not realize that was 2 minutes.
I haven't until I looked
Yeah.
at my watch and I saw like 59.
Okay,
I said,
so-
what the fuck?